Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. And the low percentage play, the onside kick, bounces out of bounds, and they'll drop the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Let's go. Break. Single, single. White 29.
Looking for a man. It's Green. Buying some time as he moves left. He's going to take off. Quick spin on the run. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. They were really set up on the opening drive, but a big third down coming here. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Now on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn.
Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure, but this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it. But if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a first down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Power football with the run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Give to the running back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it. and goal.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell. They want a touchdown. They want points. Fourth down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big fourth down conversion.
The Razorbacks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Might be changing the route. To throw, it's screen. Looking for space to the left. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whoop-pig.
Whoop-pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board. They are going nuts.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Catch in the middle, it's ball. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheated too.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air. It's Bowling. He's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They want to throw it. Looking to buy time. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hitting target.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And they'll try to tack on 2. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. We're all tied up, and they'll try to get it right back. They're going for an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Using his legs to buy some time. He breaks a tackle.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job in the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Working that left side now. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the back. Scanning the field, it's Green. Skips away from pressure. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
It'll be third and long. He might want another play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it fly. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just turning it on. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Rushes on him. Makes the catch. It's McGowan. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Sweet cut there. Bounding over the top. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking to throw, it's Bowling. Here's the pressure. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Kentucky going quickly. They'll try to get it through the air. Dumps it to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's McGowan. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. Picks up the 1st down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Wildcats are threatening on 1st and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Kentucky. Fit it in the window for the score.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
Looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
Floating away. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He'll take the deep shot. It's complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to pound their way in. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. Ball goes out of bounds. The onside kick is unsuccessful, and they'll take over after the penalty. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Back to throw. It's Green. Fires on the move. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quarterback extends the play. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, you feel pretty good about a quarterback sneak most of the time. Such a short yardage play. I just got to find a little crease and get through it. But this defense was more than ready for it. Built that wall up front. Nowhere to go. No push. Big stop by the D.
On the run, it's McGowan. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. For a first down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air, it's Bowling. He's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th down, going to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Extending the play. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
Looking for the score. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And the Razorbacks will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Law. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the 2nd half.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense.
Breaks into the open. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
To the air, it's Bolden. Buys a little extra time. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
You have to wonder if going in at halftime in the locker room just slowed down.
It's a fake. He's going to throw it. And the pass goes incomplete, and they rise up to stop the fake punt on 4th down. Have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. Looking for room. It's Washington. Past the first down marker and still running. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. The Razorbacks look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fighting off the defender. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Green. Scrambling away. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll line up to go for 2. He'll set up to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's in for the 2, and that is big because now it's a 1-possession game. They trail by 8. This is really aggressive here. Still just a 1-possession game in the 3rd quarter, and they're going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And that is why they're called the hands team, people, on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Buying some time. Makes a connection. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Yet still you must do that.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Dropping back, it's Boley. Got it in the middle, it's McGowan.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI, and as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Makes the ground down the left side. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Here he goes, breaking the pocket. The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Green. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the 4th quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. Ripping through the defense. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Quarterback making checks. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that 1st down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Jet sweep, trying to get the edge. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Gives it to the back on the draw.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but this is a critical 3rd down that they have to convert. They don't want to give the ball back and put the pressure on their own defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. After that last fake, I think we know why he's a punter. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Dropping back, it's Green. Looking to scramble. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He wants a big play here late. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides.
Month. Don't allow these weirdos to fucking get into your mind or get into your head. Oh my, you're not real. These are ugly ass people. And I'm not talking about the outside of them. It's the inside of them. and their minds are warped. Be careful of individuals. Keep them 60 feet, bro. We have heartache, grief, emotional struggle, sadness. Somebody's sad. They're downhearted, and they want to make someone else pay for their pain. You got people that want to come towards you and be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I believe this information about you. Can you be friends? No, my brother. We have a laid out exit strategy, have a big plan. So for some of y'all, you're being advised to get prepared, not be scared. When it comes to someone wanting to come through to force you to do something you don't want to do. Something about a contract, maybe somebody wants to force you into a fucking contract you don't want to be in. We have a solution. Some sort of secret might be coming out, and then something here about you needing to go somewhere. Yeah. Whoever wants to come towards you with this sad, forgive me shit, they don't want you to have justice. So be careful, and someone's not thinking in the right mind. To the messages you're receiving at this time.
Welcome everyone to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Wolverines will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Back to pass, it's Morton. Got his man on the right. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds.
And that's a great play call by the offensive coordinator because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the middle. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Virgil. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Red Raiders are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
He sends two wideouts right, two to the left on 2nd and 9. Wants to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Eakin. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And look, I know they don't have a big explosive play on this drive, but you got to love the way the quarterback is making good decisions. He's reading coverage. The ball is going where it needs.
There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Finds his man. It's Joyner. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run. Now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Morton. Plucks it out of the air. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The option look. The pitch. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Really good job by this defense, man. 4th down and short. Great job playing the quarterback first. That's the most important part of the option. Don't let him get downhill. Now
he's got it. First down and more. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He wants it all. They took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down. This offense has had the ball forever. 14th play of the drive. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Touchdown, Red Raider. A great catch and run for 6.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Try it over the left side. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. And the Wolverines want to move quickly. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
That was a big 1st down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a 1st down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm offensively, big 1st down for this up.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try the run. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. After the run, now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. Turning it on. Touchdown, Michigan. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just
that was
naturally
skills,
so
man.
good
That's
when they
all
have the
skills.
football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hudson. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Lets it fly on the move. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. It just had to make that catch.
Sir.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoke the fear of God into this defense because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Runs for the tackle. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Out of bounds at the 17. Big pickup there, not only in yardage, but it gives them some breathing room. 1st and 10 from their own 17. Back to pass, it's Morton. Looking deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Now the play fake. Caught close to the marker. It's Virgil. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Red Raiders trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Red Raider! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. On the run, fires downfield. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a first and goal. Wants to pass. Why not trying to get it in? And he's going to score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River. Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Hanging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Lewis to throw. He'll pull it down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for every single play.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
QB's running around. It's normal nowadays. You see such good athletes at the quarterback position. But I tell you what, he better start sliding too. Get some first downs, that's fine. Get some yardage, that's fine. Make sure you slide on the ground so you don't take too many licks like that.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job. A really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down. Don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
There he is, touchdown.
He's going to fire to the left. Got his man down.
Big ball.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Lewis wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Man, it looked like this offense was going to get in the end zone for sure. It was going to get a touchdown, but how about the defense bowing up, getting a sack, forcing an incompletion. Big 3rd down coming here.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Big fella moving. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he's not going to take the touchback. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Brock. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback moving. Going to try to get it himself. Breaks into the open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And the Cowboys in the hurry up.
These guys aren't human either. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Fires on the move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
He shouldn't catch nothing. I let him catch nothing. Pick 6.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
About 18.
Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Brock. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Brock. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You throw the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the 1st. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Get that boy out of there, man.
27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. And we've come to the end of one.
Yeah,
Let's take
it
a
is.
quick moment to catch up on the stats.
26.
They are lined up and ready to
Come
go
before
and get
touchdown.
things started here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the defense is going to have their hands full. They're going to have to find a way to get this tight end doubled because in man coverage, he's just too much. Nobody right now is able to run with him. Big play there on the corner route. I think they're going to have to start giving him safety help.
You had that one.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fitzpatrick. And they get him down.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded you were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing.
Gotta give him a touchdown. That's what I want to do. I want to
get closer to the end zone, not start dancing and going the wrong way.
Give him that touchdown.
He's going for the goal line. He gets it in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Man, nobody want to celebrate with each other.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Okay.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
I know they don't let him play.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3.
Go, go. Good job. There it is. Second.
Oh, he's got some space. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
There you go.
He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. Makes a grab deep.
Boy, open.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets it.
Into the end zone. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
There you go, brother. Let's get in there.
Scores on the
Get in
snap.
there, get in there, get in there.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Hey.
Looking to throw on first down.
Pick. Oh, that's pick, boy.
He's going to run it.
He's going to fumble.
He steps out right
He
at
do a
the
fumble.
40-yard line, and now they are
do
in
a fumble.
business moving toward midfield.
He fumble, yeah, he's going to fumble.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
I got a pick right here, big trick. Let's go, Memphis. Let's go, Memphis, kid. We got you, too. We got you, brother.
Miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down.
Let's go,
And
pick
the
right
pass
there.
is incomplete thanks to a
We
big
got
hit.
two. We got two. We on the 16.
Here they come, facing
18.
third
That's
and
a
long
boy.
from the 40.
Yeah, 18.
From the gun, wants to pass. Complete
I
with
told
conviction
ya.
on the crosser. He's got first
Yeah, let
down
him
yardage
catch
as
it.
they move it to the 44. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brock.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Let's go. Pick six. Pick six, pick six.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short.
Pick six.
On the move, he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys.
And that exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Lewis to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Gonna let it fly. Pulls it in down the sideline. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. It's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, the defense was in cover two, which means they had two safeties playing deep, and they took everything away from the quarterback vertically, forcing him to have to try to check it down. And a great job by the linebacker, jumping the throw and getting the pick.
Man, hike that ball, man.
Trying to start the drive with a pass.
Sacking.
He turns it loose to the left. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
This defense knew coming in that the offense was going to try to test them. They were going to try to take some shots vertically down the field. Defense was ready for that one.
Unloads to the line. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Got it in the middle. It's Freeman. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Cowboys looking to convert on 4th down.
Put your hand up.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Yes, he's missed it.
Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Lewis wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket.
He's on, player.
Man,
come on.
What a play by this defense.
Play up.
He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Going right to work up top. Fires to the wide.
There it is. Fix it. Fix it. Let's go.
He managed to
Boy, if you don't run that back for a first down.
This coaching staff and their decision to stay aggressive here with the lead at the end of the first half. You've got a quarterback that, in my opinion, has earned the right to throw the ball in these situations, but you got to be better.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming in just deep shot for the end zone.
Oh, the touchdown.
The pass falls incomplete.
Boy, you a liar.
Seconds left.
You a liar. That was a touchdown. One-on-one.
Love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Yeah,
just enough time for one final play in this half. On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Got it. Got it.
He's going to
go, white boy. White people great. Touchdown.
He's got it in more than enough.
I knew I did. Let's go, I did. should have knew it, man. He's a white boy.
What a huge play.
Top
That just
thing.
goes to show you, man. When this guy is covered, he's over.
I don't say that was some good shit,
I think
but it
everybody
was.
knows where the ball is
But
going.
it
And
worked.
still, they can't stop him from hauling it in the end zone, giving his team the lead on the
Let's
last
go.
play of the first half. That was huge.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the second half going. And no chance at a return
He
here.
got him
They'll
on the
start
ropes,
this drive
guys.
at
He's
their own
scared.
25.
He's scared. He's going to throw another pick. He's scared now, y'all. Ain't no run game, ain't no pass game. He can't do nothing.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the
Yeah.
Pistols firing on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
Hey, and getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first
Got that
chance
boy
to
in
make
the
a
flat.
statement,
My
to
blitz
make
on
the
you.
adjustments, to create
Gonna
some
throw a
momentum
pick.
for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Blitz
Yeah, I
is
think
on
it's so
you.
important for this offense to set
Listen,
the tone
every
here
down.
early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on
Right
out,
here.
get a stop, and change the
There
complexity
it
of this
was.
game.
Come on, man.
And that is not where you want to miss.
Come on,
you do
man.
not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into
boy
an
is scared.
interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football.
Scared
and give his
14 on
receiver
lock.
a chance to
Pick
make
6.
a
I
play.
got him there. Let's get him. Let's get him. Lock him down. Lock him down.
On third and long, he has to throw for it.
Ain't none of that.
Gets it to him on the
Ain't none of
screen.
that.
Shoots his way for more. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense, they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Yeah, and fourth and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback
Back,
sneak, but it's
you
one
hear
of the
me?
hardest
Blitz,
plays in football.
all out
So you got
blitz.
to find a
Throw it
way
deep.
to dive from the defensive
Throw
line
it deep.
spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen,
deep, bro.
they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
Coaches
They do a
always tell their
fumble, he's a home
quarterbacks,
team.
you can't go broke taking a
They
profit.
can fumble,
You
he's a
can't
home team.
always hit posts and bombs deep down in the field. If the coverage takes away throws
Fumble.
downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
Home field
The
advantage.
Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
Home
When
field
offenses
advantage.
get first downs like this, and they move the sticks, and they get some
On
momentum,
field,
look at what
let's
they
go.
do. They put their foot on the gas,
On,
run
no
this middle
catches
huddle,
on
get to the
field.
line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Got some of the
Same
work
play.
done on
Let's get it
first
right here.
down. Let's see what they have on second down.
Pick 6.
They just keep firing.
Same
Finds his
stupid
man.
ass play.
It's Freeman.
Big
Pick up
dog.
a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Stupid ass play.
And the Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Catch in the middle. It's Ford. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first and the 32.
Well, that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Wants to throw. It's Flores. Pulls it in. It's Fitzpatrick. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on third down.
Take it.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires toward the end zone. And
Good.
that one's going to be over everybody's
Good.
head and incomplete.
And that is a
Really
huge missed
motherfucking
opportunity
good.
for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure.
Play
You
like
just got to
that.
hit him. That ball got away. That's one
Pick
he's
6,
up to
man.
have.
Let's go, Memphis.
On fourth down,
I'm a
looking
hero
for the
guy.
completion.
Man, damn,
Trying to
okay,
pick
man.
up the first out of the backfield.
Blaze.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to
Come
gain.
on, silver shoe fence.
And the Cowboys will
That
line
was
it up
cover
on
three.
first and 10. Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
What they're doing is real stupid, y'all. Simply shut it down. That's it.
Operating in the red zone here on
Shut
second
that
down.
shit
Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. Can't get him to the ground. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Cowboys started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Touchdown, Oklahoma State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the back. Got room at the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll try to run for it. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Memphis wants to move quickly.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Shoots it to the left. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now,
and the Cowboys will punt this one away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Let's see what he can do with it. And good work by the
take it to the house. He's going to take it to the house. Put him on offense. Yeah. Make something happen.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football.
He tries to take the top off. Grabs it up.
Oh, you got to go, buddy.
That is exactly what you want
that
to do.
Boy was wild.
All the way down to the 15-yard line.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They'll run it from the gun.
There you go, boy.
At the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped.
You ain't gonna get through that, boy.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
With the run on 1st and goal.
Man, he's too fast.
And with that, they move out front.
Log out.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Let's go, defense. Pick 6, baby, in this game. Let's go.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Watch 14. Watch 14.
Looking downfield on 1st down.
Got him. Ain't none of that.
And
He didn't let you run those things.
Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The running back, 25, 25, 25.
To the air on 2nd down.
Got him covered like a lead.
Unleashes one. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Slings it downfield. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, I see what you're doing.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
steps away to find some room. Throwing on the run.
Let's go, baby.
Backed off inside the 20, and they snuck
Pick
out
six.
the threat.
If they pick six, I was talking about.
And
Let's
they'll
go,
get it down
Memphis.
after a solid return.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go right back to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Somebody can be wide open for a touchdown.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Let's go.
He's got it inside the 30. They'll make the stop, but that first down on to Isominc.
Let's go, baby. Memphis. Got one. Okay.
Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Open with an onside kick, swipe of possession. Time risky and also very confident. Looking for a man, it's Madsen. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on, he had it right down the middle and he flat dropped it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And they're not quite in rhythm there, it's incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Hauls it in. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Gonna look downfield again. He's got his man.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Oh, he makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Oh, they're after him. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Looking downfield, it's Madsen. And it's caught, and they have an 8-0 lead.
And this offense is feeling itself, right? Drive the ball right down the field, opening drive, forget kicking an extra point.
Yeah, regular
textbook. Looks like an aggressive game plan for this offense.
You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Back to the ground game on the left. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the... He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted to stop the threat. He'll try to take it back.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Bad news for the defense. They gave up a first down on a scramble. Good news, though, they got a lick.
There he goes. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Stepping to the right. He's into the end zone for the 2, and the lead is now at 16. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now on first down from the 28. Throwing right. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. Turning it on. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job to fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
On second and goal, he carries again. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
In the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like, somebody's got to create some separation, or what do? I'm going to throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that can go up and dunk on somebody's head and catch the football. Maybe find my big playmakers and try to force them the ball down here in the red zone.
The decision to go for it does not... And out.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Looking for a gap. It's Sherrod. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Still looking, on the move. Throwing, looking right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Well,
that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, here he has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got him. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Here's the handoff. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Madsen. Forced out of the pocket. Got a little space. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet.
Nice job by the QB. You can tell they want to push it down the field. They want to be aggressive on first down, which I love, which is really hard to stop from a defensive standpoint. But does a good job scrambling outside the pocket, picking up the first down, and then saving his life. Good job. Get out of bounds.
He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Sherrod. Still running at the 40. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble. Has another first down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the...
Breaks into the open. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down.
And he does it again. He's showing you time and time again, man. This dude is just like a running back. And you see it in college football now. Just having that guy at that spot, such an advantage. And you watch him there, just pulls the ball down, picks up yardage, and over 100 on the day now.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend-don't-break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in this situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They're having none of this running game down on the goal.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
A long way to go on 4th and goal.
Military start! Military start!
Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Into the end zone. Picked off to stop the threat. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He takes it at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going to take off. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
Man, just go to halftime, bro.
They try to put something up before halftime.
Pick 6, man, since he won the play.
Back to pass on 2nd down. On the run, still looking. Throws toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. One more snap coming before halftime. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
The Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Buys a little time with his feet. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got an open man. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Ready to send out that offense. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and pass. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this time.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. He uncorks one deep. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
The offense gets pretty lucky there. 3rd down in your own end. You're throwing to try to get the 1st. That ball just a little bit late, and as a result, they're lucky that wasn't a pick 6.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that 4th down.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The sweet feet buy a little time. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Missouri wants to go fast. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there. As a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy running back too, right?
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's going to bring this one out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Pressure coming. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Broncos are in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. Looking for room at the 30. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Madsen. Now improvising. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sherrod. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a grab. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. And the Broncos will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Dances away. The throw. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game.
I get it. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively. But I tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now after that interception. As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please go out there and bail me out. Give me another opportunity to go take the lead and win this ball game.
And you got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you got to manage this clock.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. The short hands. It's Hardy. On the move at the 30. There he goes. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him.
God, doggy boy.
So close to his 2nd interception.
Let's don't do that. Let's don't do that.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to scramble.
Got him. Good catch.
That catch, diving grab along the left sideline.
What a great grab. This guy has been unstoppable all game long. Wherever he's lined up, the quarterback's been looking his way. And I got to tell you, I would too. If you're going to make catches like that for me, I am going to force feed you the football.
They'll rely on running behind the big left tackle here.
He ain't got no speed on.
To string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Bringing the heat.
Yes, sir. Let's go, boy. Let's go.
Getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. To the air on 1st down. Fires downfield. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And in a tie situation, the defense knows the offense is going to be aggressive, try to throw the football, so get more DBs on the field, and that's what they're doing. Whether it's man or zone coverage, you need all that extra speed on the back end, and it really showed up for them on that last play, forcing the incompletion.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll try to boot them into the lead in the final minute. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That delay of game penalty pushes the offense back even closer to its own end zone. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Uncorks it. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
That is such good pass defense at the most important point of the game. In this 2-minute situation, what a great job breaking on the ball and knocking it away.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up.
Now we're going to go to overtime.
Play, and the defender did right there.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air, it's Madsen. He'll pull it down and run. Open space at the 25. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Sherrod. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, guys, fourth quarter, you're trailing. You know that they're going to be throwing the ball and trying to be aggressive and try to climb back into this one. Couldn't come up with it there on second down. Let's see what happens on third.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's loose. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback now breaking the field. Right on the money. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Broncos will hustle to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. Using his feet to buy time. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Boise State. They strike first in overtime.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Back picked up now. Here's 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. 1st and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Defense gets a stop. It's over. 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Quarterback adapting. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Tigers. Knotted the game up, and now an extra point wins. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia, and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And I get it. You want to start fast, take the life out of this home crowd. But when you're the road team and you start the game with an onside kick, that is a little bit crazy, a little bit aggressive. And when you don't get it, now you're creating all the momentum for the home team and great field position.
Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to throw it, Stockton. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Gator. And what a turn of events. This defense gets the pick 6.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can this guy do?
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. this Bulldog offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He'll start this drive firing. Oh, he's got a chance. Crosses the 35. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Both of you guys played in this rivalry. Jesse, what's your most impactful memory?
My senior year, 1st and 1 on the goal line, and the Bulldogs had Marcus Stroud and Richard Seymour, 2 first-round picks at D-tackle. Coach Spurrier called Red Snoopy, which was a quarterback sneak. I didn't get it. He called it again on 2nd down. I didn't get it. Called it again on 3rd.
There he goes! He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd, because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
Touchdown, Georgia! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Now rolling to the left. Escapes the sack. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Sturdivant. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They're going to run it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the running back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
The Gators have this offense rolling. Give to the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And that is no good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Stockton. Rushes on him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Frazier. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. That's it, fly. Finds a man on the right. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. The Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic throwing the football down the field.
They'll go to the ground. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period, first down here. On the option. He'll pitch it. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. To the air, it's Stockton. Here's a heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Right down the middle. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Ready to fire from the pistol. On the ground, it's ball. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. That ball came out a little late, and it was almost picked off. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. Man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, it's two programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like because of the recent success of both...
It's a seam wide open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
And the Gators look to keep this drive humming. Going to the run, it's ball. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Back to throw is Slagway. Got his man down the middle. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation of the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now they take the lead. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed.
That was disrespectful.
Good blocking. Give them a little crease.
That was so disrespectful.
You don't put slow guys back deep.
That boy ran that thing back 100, fire wrong.
You see the fast guys. You see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Kick the ball, man. Let's get it popping, so I'm going to join him. I knew you kick it in.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Flagway. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got it behind the line. It's Livingston. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Got a man, it's Wilson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looking to fire. There's the pressure.
Oh,
and the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, you talk about flipping the script. How about this defense? You go from 2nd and inches to now 3rd and long. Nice job being disciplined, rushing the quarterback, getting the sack.
A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is knocked away and incomplete, but there is a flag down. Looks as if the defender was a little overeager and a little overzealous and got there early. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Let's go.
Great job through the air for this offense. 2-minute situation, executing at the end of the half to go take the lead and take the momentum into halftime.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
Keeps it on the bootleg. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. Got his man. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. He got loose. Almost housed it. Finally tracked down at the 32.
On the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Flagway. He's got the tight end. Shoved out of bounds, they'll mark him. The 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Daniels. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. And they'll knock him down. It must be great to be a Georgia linebacker, coming downhill with speed, defensive front eats up blockers, and you make the play.
It is nice, and it's nice because usually they got 3 guys in front of you. They're eating 5. And those linebackers get to come downhill, make plays in the backfield like you saw right here.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run. TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. You're probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Might be looking to run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live.
Snead gets it done.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. So that drive covered just 44 yards, and it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. Coming out with it, it's Branch. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fires to the big fella. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Back to pass. It's Stockton. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Got a man. It's Branch. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll for a second down play. From the red zone, it's Frazier. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the mark. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Power football with the run. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. That's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right?
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. The 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Gators! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play can make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, pads the lead for his team. We still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
This is an offense that obviously practices 2-minute situations, but they're not executing it right now, and I don't like the play call. You got to be throwing to the sticks, or you got to be throwing to the sidelines so guys can get out of bounds.
He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away.
And after failing to get that 4th down, it just feels like this game is over. They are going to need a miracle. They're going to need a quick 3 and out. They're going to need a turnover or something to have any shot at getting back in this game.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the snap, it's Hawkins. Turning it on. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida. And the punishment has been extended. As Florida fans like to say, come on Gators, get up and go, and they're starting to go and run away from the Dogs.
It's great to be a Florida Gator. The Gators showing off the speed now, running away with this thing in the second half. You're just seeing all the talent that they've been able to recruit down in Gainesville.
Yeah, they've been recruiting talent. You think about Steve Spurrier, had such a great run with Florida as a head coach. They're taking care of business today. They're not making this look like much of a rival.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Floating away. Grabbed in the middle, it's Branch. Good, solid tackle.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Touchdown! Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Sun Devils will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Oh, he's going to go up top. He's got it inside the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Goes to the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, South Carolina. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Complete to start this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Sims. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he
breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Sun Devils are marching down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's McClay.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Setting up for the extra point and the top. and the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The kick coverage team was ready and in their lanes, and he would have been better off just to take a knee in the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He might want another play. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Catch in the middle. It's Harper. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework.
Lofts one high indeed. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Picked off. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
You know, quarterbacks have to be careful throwing over the middle of the field, especially when you're playing against the safety with this kind of range and this kind of football IQ. He was locked in on the key. He knew exactly where he was going with the ball. He was able to jump in front of it and pick it up.
Trying to get the edge on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
And one of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it, they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Dead center perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting a field goal.
Burger.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Finding open areas. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown Gamecocks. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Tyson. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. Buying some time. He's going to run it. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Now they'll run the draw. Gets it past the marker. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The South Carolina offense is back on the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
Nope.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Buys a little extra time. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the ball is knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. He's going to take off. Kept it, and he's past the mark. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. First down here for the offense.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort where the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Give to Brown. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Off play action. Quarterback extends the play. Unleashes one. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's McClain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Fires to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stuff.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Steps away to find some room. He'll take the deep shot. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. So the offense more than... Result of the play will decline the penalty. Give to the back. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Finds his man, it's Tyson. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense set on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Sims. A strike downfield. Turns it on in midfield. Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the +42.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Tyson. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Another 1st down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Starting to feel a little pressure. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now sliding to his left. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. never a doubt. Right down the middle. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Back to pass, it's Sims. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling right and going deep. Pulls in the deep ball. Open field on the right. Touchdown, Arizona State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in...